Hello, everybody. We're going to get started with our first math lesson, and we're going to really focus in on just the adding of decimals. This should be a review skill. There's a few things I want to point out, and maybe I'll present some things that are a little bit new to you as well. So here's our first problem that you'll see. And I always like to start with, it's already been solved for us. And I call it an error analysis. And the student that solved this, unfortunately, did not solve it correctly. So our problem that the student was facing was Lindsay has $4.35 and Jenny has $20. How much do they have altogether? So the student here wrote the $4.35, wrote the 20 underneath. Their teacher told them to line up on the right side over, and so they added down. Together they have $4.55. Hopefully you're saying there's no way they only have $4.55. If somebody has $4.35 and somebody has $20, they should have more than $20 altogether. So my question to you would be to think about, what could you tell this student that solved it, what they need to do when adding decimals in order to get the correct answer. The number 20 does not have a decimal on it. It has a period behind it right now, but does not have a decimal. So we should know that $20 can also be written as $20.00. Now I have a decimal, and I can actually line up the $4.35, and I can line up the $20. So notice my dollars are above each other, and then my cents are above each other. So now 5 plus 0 is 5, 3 plus 0 is 3, 4 plus 0 is 4, nothing in 2 is still 2. Drop my decimal on down. Makes more sense that together they have $24.35. So it is so important for you to line up your decimals when adding decimals. If there isn't a decimal, you need to find a way to include one. So it always comes after the number, and you don't change a number by adding zeros to it. Let's work on another problem here. Cover up because we're not going to do subtraction today. So I have two problems here. I would like you to try solving them. I am going to start working out my answers on here, but if you hit pause, you have a chance to solve, and then hit play, and you can see how I lined mine up and see if you got the same answers. So at this point, please push pause. All right, time for the answers. So 6.7 I'm going to write. I have 12.4. I want to make sure that 0.4 lines up under the 0.7, and I'm going to write the 12 out front. And now I can add them. So 7 and 4 more would be 11. I have to carry my 1 to the next because it was bigger than what I can write here. 1 and 6 is 7, 8, 9. Nothing to carry over, so I just still have that 1. 19.1. For the next one, I have the number 7. This is where I have to be careful. 7 doesn't have any decimal behind it, so I'm going to make it 7.00. It's still a value of 7. I have not changed its value. I've just allowed myself to line up the decimal with the 13.45. So I'm going to do that one over here. Notice I put the decimals on top of each other. 5 and 0 is 5. 4 and 0 is 4. 3 and 7 is 10. I can't write that there, so I'll carry the 1 up to the next column. And 1 and 1 is 2. Drop my decimal down. 20.45. Hopefully you got those same answers. If not, I hope you are seeing where maybe your error occurred. Maybe you didn't put a decimal on the 7 and you added it just underneath the 5. That's a different value. My place value out here is hundredths, and this is in my ones digit, so those can't be added together. My next set of practice problems actually come from your book. So if you go to page 178 in your workbooks, you have 3 problems already in there for you. I would like you to pause the video again to practice them on your own, and I will show my work when you get back. I'm going to just get my work on here, so it'll just show up once you hit play again. Maybe. Never mind. I'll solve them on here. So make sure you hit pause and you're solving them. All right, so hopefully you see my work and answers. You notice I put my answers up over on the side in our workbook. It's nice, it has a little place for us to record our answers so that the answer is easier for me to find when I'm looking at your workbooks. This concludes my instruction on adding decimals. I'm going to send out an assignment along with this video from your textbook or your workbook that I would like you to do to continue practicing your decimal operations.